that combines a great location in a pretty village with a fantastic opportunity to make a healthy profit. But before we head there, my trip around the east takes me to a country that's hoping to become the next big hotspot. Until recently, Albania was one of the forgotten states of Europe, poor, communist and unheard of for Brits looking abroad. But with a beautiful coastline on the Adriatic Sea, a developing economy and a reforming government that's keen to attract foreign investment, the potential is clear to see. Add in some that matches Greece, and it's no surprise that Albania is starting to attract interest. But in what was until the 1990s the most closed-off country in Europe, where do you start? The first place to go is the capital, Tirana. There are now 5 flights a week direct from London, taking only 4 hours. Right now, Tirana isn't the type of city that you would consider buying a cosmopolitan crash pad in, like you would say Krakow or Prague. But for the clever investor who's prepared to wait and be patient, this city has the potential to offer some very healthy returns. Tirana is undergoing a radical transformation, with construction work going on everywhere. With £200 million of grants from the EU, Albania is developing at a dramatic pace. But before we all get too carried away, this is still one of the poorest countries in Europe, and its foreign property market has only just been born. Finding anyone who's already bought here is difficult, but some Brits are now making the trip to see what's on offer, like Ben and Debbie, who have travelled from Surrey to see what Albania is all about. How have you found Albania so far?
Well, after the development of Montenegro and Croatia, it just seemed a logical step to just have a look and see, having never been, you know.
Just being nosy, just being nosy, seeing something, finding something new. We like to be first in, you see, first in and first out. Pioneers. Yeah. I had definite preconceived ideas of what I thought Albania was going to be like. What were your expectations?
Well, we thought it was going to be a lot cheaper than in fact it is. That's the most prominent thing for us.
Price is definitely an issue in Albania, and at the moment it's put Ben and Debbie off buying here. The fledgling market has little structure, and there are only a few estate agents, making it difficult to gauge a fair price. Amazingly, you could be asked to pay as much as £160,000 for a 3-bed apartment in Tirana. But haggling is accepted practice here, and I don't mean knocking a couple of thousand off the price. Some people offer as little as half. Away from the capital, it's Albania's coastline that offers the biggest attraction to potential investors. I'm here in Saranda, Albania's southernmost resort. Just like in Tirana, there is construction work going on everywhere, only here it's holiday homes. The Greek island of Corfu is just a 20-minute boat ride away in that direction, and for years now tourists have been making day trips to Saranda. Now there is a growing opportunity to buy here as well, and there are literally hundreds of apartments springing up everywhere, as you can see. If you'd like a plush pad by the sea, then 3-bed apartments in this building are around £80,000, with an extra £5,000 to fit out the kitchen and bathroom. While Saranda does offer a place by the sea, what it doesn't offer is the facilities of Corfu or the easy access. At the moment, Albania has one international airport, which is a 6-hour journey away. I'm meeting Albanian property professional David Hensel to find out more about the market. So David, right now, what type of Brit is Albania going to appeal to?
I think Albania appeals more to the early-stage investor who's looking for an opportunity. And there are definitely opportunities and good investments to be had in Albania.
There is a real need to be cautious, though. Like many other countries in this region, establishing who owns the land or property you wish to buy can sometimes be very difficult, and there have been cases of fraud. The government here has recently begun to tackle the issue, but it's still a problem. What can Brits do to protect themselves if they're thinking of investing here?
I think the first thing is a good lawyer, a good real estate company, and search the market. Don't talk to the first person and make a decision with the first person that you talk to here when you're looking to make a property decision.
The lesson, as mad as it may seem, check ownership. The person selling may not always be the property owner. Finally, predictions for the future. How do you see the market going here?
It can't go down. There is too much investment in terms of infrastructure that's coming into the country now, development, and I do believe that Albania has a long way to go to catch up to its northern neighbours, which it will do. And therein lay opportunity.
I have to admit, I have found the property market in Albania utterly confusing, and I do this for a living. This really is a country where foreign investment is in its infancy, so I urge you to proceed with caution. Tirana is the safest bet because it's the capital, so come and visit the country before you buy, and keep your eyes wide open.